7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's light up! Hello!
Oh.
Hello, people of Facebook. This is the Suggestibles, and tonight the Suggestibles are Pippa Evans.
Hello.
Hey, Alison Goldie.
Hello.
Stella Duffy.
Hello.
And Rachel Glover.
Hello.
And me, a Bev of the Foxes. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, we hope that there's lots of you watching out there, or even if there's just a few of you, tuck up on the sofa, get cozy, and we'll do our best to entertain you for the next hour or so, doing some improvised comedy, all based on your suggestions. Now, on Facebook, we lost our feed for a little while, but we are back. So please go to the Suggestibles main page and you will see our streaming live on there. And we have the wonderful Hazel Burton, who is doing the chat for us. And in the chat, we're going to be asking you for suggestions all through the show. First off, we're going to need umpteen lines of dialogue to use later on, single lines of dialogue, all made up by you. And for our first bit, we're going to need a famous person and an unrelated object. So we're going to need that suggestion very soon. A famous person and an unrelated object, because we're going to tell you a story that we've called Conductor. That's coming up any minute. We're also going to take donations all night. We are doing the show for free. You are welcome to watch the show for free. If you're enjoying it, we'd love you to dig your hands in your pocket a little bit and give to our good cause, which is Open Clasp. We'll tell you more about that later on. How are you feeling, everybody?
Delighted.
Delighted?
Great.
Bit nervous? Oh, a bit nervous.
Yeah, a little bit.
Can I ask a question? When is actually International Women's Day? Is today International Women's Day?
No, it's March the 8th.
Monday.
Right, great.
Monday. It's
I wish all women got a text message just to remind them when it actually is, because I wasn't sure.
do you want some history? Do you want some in
Yes,
1919?
please, Stella.
In 1919, during the Russian Revolution, there was a major march for women, and not long after, in America, there was a really big strike, and it wasn't match girls, but they might as well have been match girls. It was a bunch of women barely being paid. Basically, they went out on strike, and then they went, "Oh my God, capitalism and socialism both care about women. Let's stick it on a date that was pretty important in the Christian calendar as well." There you go. You've learned something as well.
Yeah.
Stella.
Thank you. And that's why you're here, Stella.
That's the only reason I'm going now.
You are the history buff of night.
No, I'm just watching the Facebook feed and I think we're about 10 minutes behind it. We're not, we seem to still have the logo going round on the screen and things.
I'm looking at the Google Doc. And we've got Barbra Streisand and the potato masher.
Barbra Streisand and the potato masher. Is that the one that's lighting you up then?
Well, it's exciting. Oh, there's also Elaine Page.
Elaine Page, come on now. Come on. A bit of the old EP.
Hang on, let me have a look.
I can do Elaine Page.
We've got Elaine Page.
I'm playing Elaine Page.
Elaine Page and the potato masher then.
Okay, sure.
Should we go for Elaine Page and the potato masher, and we might squeeze a bit of Barbra Streisand in there somewhere. So this is Conducted Story. I'm going to be pointing or giving each player a number, and they're going to tell a story, and the job is that they have to pass it on seamlessly, mid-sentence, mid-word even. Pippa, you're going to be number 1.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Alison, number 2.
Thank you.
Stella, number 3. And Rachel, number 4. And this is our story, Elaine Page and the Potato Masher, Chapter 1.
Elaine was looking along the lane. She always looked along the lane that was named after Elaine. She looked along the lane and she saw the most beautiful person coming towards her. It was
Mr. Potato Head himself. Although, was it Mr. Potato Head? Was it Mrs. Potato Head? It was just a potato head. Let's just call it that. And as they walked towards Elaine, Elaine knew there was something going to happen tonight.
Mr. Potato Head or Mrs. Potato Head or the potato that was walking towards Elaine seemed to be changing their expression by popping facial features off at a ridiculously fast speed, pulling them from out of their back and placing different expressions on their face.
They were happy expressions. They were really
sad expressions, and some of them were pained or anguished or angst-ridden because the potato
expressions that the potato had were the sort of expressions that Elaine had seen in her first review when she appeared in Evita in 1973. She did not care for that
review at all. First of all, it talked about her height. It said she wasn't as tall as Ava Peron. Second of all, it said that she was much better as a pussycat. What on
earth were they talking about? Suddenly, out of nowhere, Elaine noticed a shadow.
It was Barbra Streisand, who was jealous of Elaine and feared that Elaine wanted to take her crown. So
the potato head saw the panic on Elaine's face and said, "Here, the only weapon that has ever worked on me
is a potato masher. I give you
the potato masher." He raised it up and gave it to Elaine. She held it above her head because she's so
strong and powerful. The potato masher above her head moved quickly towards Barbra Streisand. Barbra
Streisand ducked, but the potato masher caught her nose, her face, and
the rest of her body as Elaine rained blows down upon her, mashing the beautiful pampered skin of Barbra Streisand.
Elaine called, "Damn you! You're not funny! I'm the funny lady! I'm the funny!"
One and this lane. So funny the lane was named after me, Elaine. Get out, Barbara, begone with you, said Elaine to...
Well, make her not worry any longer. Potato Head took some more features out and arranged their face to be Andrew Lloyd Webber, who
was an ugly little man, but irrelevant here. And Elaine looked chastened and regretful.
Because she should really have worked together with Barbara. Don't they understand that women need to get together, not take
glory away from one another? They should be supporting and elevating and lifting one another.
And so Elaine picked up the pieces of Barbara, stuck them together much as Mr. Potato
Head had done himself, and the two women, or the bits of them that remained,
went off together as one big mashup.
And scene.
Oh.
Yes, on technical applause tonight, we have our token man, Ian McLaughlin, behind the scenes, giving us some whoops and some cheers. Thank you very much, Ian. Okay, I think we've got some good suggestions coming through here now. We've used those up on there. We're now going to play Freeze Tog and Freeze Tog.
Freeze Tog.
Freeze Tog. Freeze Tog.
Freeze Tog.
Freeze Tog. Okay, so in this we're going to have, there's no suggestions for this game. This game is played by two people and we've all got our cameras off, and when we shout freeze, they've got to freeze. We tag one of them out and we start a different scene. So shall we start with Pippa and Rachel?
Okay.
Okay, and Pippa, if you could do this. Okay. And Rachel, if you could do this. This is freeze tag.
I do not want you to give me your brain. I have one in the back of here. Leave yours in there.
My brain is superior, Rachel. With my brain, imagine the things you could do. Imagine if all of this was your...
Pippa, I can't quite hear you. Can you whisper more quietly? The evil people are outside my door.
I've been telling you for ages to just let them in.
The evil people? They terrify me. I listen to them all the time.
Freeze! Rachel. Well, it's a cheap way of doing a facelift, I suppose.
You see, I find it works awfully well because look, when I put it up, I look about 3 and my voice goes really high as well.
I find that you just have to do this and it does wonders for this little bit down here, you know. Yeah, so while one's on Zoom and not in the real world, of course, you can just...
Bev. Lockdown's made me realise I can be physically altered to only be head and shoulders from here on in.
I'm pretty much sticking with torso and arms. That's it.
Oh.
Just torso and arms.
Well, I've donated everything else to science now. I'm just going to stay as this.
Freeze, Rachel. Yeah, it's really bad. I'm growing a beard and I'm not old enough to grow a beard and I'm a woman.
Well, okay, so what I would like to suggest is that you take tweezers 4 times a day, and pluck. Just pluck. Just have a lovely, I mean, there's nothing more satisfying than plucking a chin hair. My goodness, it's good. It's lovely.
Oh God, but 4 times a day I'm going to get a hideous rash. Who's ever going to fancy me again?
Alison. It's just my tooth really hurts, so I wondered if maybe you could do something about it, please, Mrs. Denny.
Well, what I want to say to you about your tooth is you need to pull your nose down a little bit. You pull your nose down, right? And then you breathe in. Pull your nose down, breathe in. At the same time, pull your nose down, breathe in, and then go.
Stella. I've had this string attached now, so if I want to wave my left arm, I just do this. So I don't have to use any of the muscles in that arm. I can just lift this string.
And then you, Tony, you've always been lazy, eh? Always been a lazy old ass who wouldn't even want to move his arm.
This is the perfect solution if I want to scratch my head.
Rachel? Hello there. Now, if you'd like to vogue with me.
You think I want to vogue with you? You think this is the face of a guy who wants to vogue with you? Maybe I want you to vogue and I'll watch. Maybe I'm going to watch you vogue. Why didn't you vogue and I'll watch you?
Oh, you're a watcher, are you?
Yeah, that's right. I'm a watcher. You're a doer and I'm a watcher. Yeah.
Okay. You watch there, boy. You watch there, boy, while I do this.
Yeah. Wow, look at that. It's like...
Please, Pippa.
Bev.
Oh, you're so beautiful. I love it when you do ballet. You know, these nights in lockdown, watching you do ballet have really lifted the whole experience for me.
You know what?
Freeze! Stella! Look, Alison, look how high I can get my leg.
Yes, that's great, darling. Yeah, you're really good.
I've
Yeah.
been working really hard.
Girls, I'm going to pause you. We're not live on Facebook.
No, I didn't think we were.
Okay.
I've been having a lovely time.
Me too. Right, I'm going to go again. Ian, could you start the music again? We'll just do it for 1 minute. Can you hear me, Ian?
I thought I could do this. Are we going?
Hang on 1 second. Screen. Screen. Okay, right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's light up! Yay! Okay, welcome. Half an hour late. We've just been spending a lot of time getting ready and trying to figure out the technical issues that we had on Facebook, but we are here now, and may I welcome Stella Duffy.
Hello.
Woo! Pippa Evans.
Hello.
Woo! Alison Goldie.
Hello.
Rachel Glover.
Hello.
And I am Bev Fox. You can probably see our names, so I probably don't even need to go down that route. But tonight, we are the Suggestibles, and we are lighting up for International Women's Day, which is on Monday, we have discovered. But we're doing it at the weekend because it's a Saturday night in, on your sofa, and hopefully we can get a bit interactive and take on board your wonderful suggestions to play some games for the next hour or so. So it's actually a whole year since the Suggestibles played live on stage, exactly a year since we played at the Cumberland Arms for International Women's Day that year. And we normally have a different lineup, but tonight is a special lineup. So we have Stella and Alison and Pippa calling in from you. You're all in London, I believe, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Rachel and I are about half a mile away from each other in Newcastle.
Yeah.
And it's a free show, and it's all for a good cause. So we'll tell you a little bit more later on about Open Clasp, which we'd love you to donate to tonight to give money towards all the great work that they do. So yeah, now we've got Hazel, who is our bestie in running the chat on Facebook. So Hazel's going to be asking for suggestions all the way through the night. So to begin with, we're going to be wanting lines of dialogue, which I think she'll be asking for shortly or soon. And the first game we're going to play is going to be a little story that we're going to tell you, which I believe we've already got a few suggestions for. So we're going to have a look in our little document there and see what we've got. Oh, we've got Sherlock Holmes pony figurine, John Wayne and my pony little figurine, Joe Biden in a hammock,
Yeah.
Jar of
Harry
Capers,
Potter, jar of
Harry Potter,
capers.
David Hasselhoff, Barbra Streisand,
And a potato masher.
potato masher.
That's interesting.
We could go Barbra Streisand and maybe mix it up a bit, and the My Little Pony figurine.
We could.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah. Let's go Barbra Streisand and My Little Pony figurine. So in this, Stella, you will be number 1.
Okay.
Pippa, you will be number 2.
Super.
Alison, you will be number 3.
Oh, thank you.
And Rachel, therefore, you will be number 4. And I will be guiding this with my hand, okay? So when I change my finger, they will shut up so that the next person can take over. This is the story of Barbra Streisand and the My Little Pony figurine. Chapter, well, there's only going to be one chapter. So chapter all.
It was a beautiful sunny day, and Barbara was walking down the streets of Manhattan, looking for a friend. She's always been a loner, singing on her own in the clubs, and she wanted
So much to find someone who could make her feel like she was worthwhile. She felt valueless since she'd last had a hit single so many years prior.
Go. It was a long, long time ago when she'd been singing about her only friend, her My Little Pony figurine. It was such a great hit that everyone, the whole world,
went out and bought My Little Ponies. They bought the slightly less little ones that were quite large ponies, and then they bought the really tiny
ones, which really were little ponies and stood up to the name My Little Pony. Barbara sang the theme tune, My Little Pony.
My little pony, my little
Pony who I love
a lot. And I also love you have a weird little hairbrush. Why do you always come with a hairbrush?
The little pony replied, Barbara, I have a tiny weird hairbrush because no one's brushed my hair before. When I didn't provide my own hairbrush, people wouldn't
wash my hair, they wouldn't brush it, they left my matted mane to get
get really knotted and horrible, and it just became really skanky. So I invested
in a tiny little hairbrush that I would bring with me every time I went anywhere. And Barbra recognized
that this pony had found the ideal hairbrush, something that could be used for her own extraordinary hair.
Barbra's hair had been extraordinary for a very long time. It was extraordinary in Funny Lady. It was extraordinary even when she had to
brush it herself and get it right through really bad knots. She took the
brush and she took the pony and she brushed the little pony's hair and brushed her own hair to signify
that the two of them were as one.
It was kind of like when she was with Chris Christopherson. They would brush each other's
hair and they would tickle each other's chins.
And they knew, just as she and the pony knew, that there was nothing
else that mattered in the world as long as they had each other.
And scene. It's nice that we brought that one back, haven't we? I always thought that was a really good piece of literature from many years ago. So I think it was really nice that we read from that tonight. Okay, fantastic. I think we're all up and running. I think the stream's going fine again now. So phew for that. We're going to play freeze tag now. If you've just joined us, if you're just arriving, we're the Suggestibles. It's an all-female lineup for International Women's Day. We're doing improvised comedy. Look in the comments to the live video. That's where we're taking suggestions all the way through the show. This game, however, is called Freeze Tag and will not need any suggestions. So let's start with Alison and Rachel. Okay, so I'm going to give them a physical position. They're going to take that up, start a new scene, and then at any point we can shout freeze off the screen, tag one of them out, and start a new scene. Okay, as simple as that. So Alison, if you could do this. Rachel, if you could do this. This is freeze tag.
Okay, honey, you are going to have to just toughen up a bit here because I am going to rain blows upon you. There's no point hiding your throat like that. I'm going to go straight for the
freeze.
throat. I'm going to...
Rachel. She-Ra, you of the big rings. She-Ra, when I see your big rings, I want to praise you. She-Ra.
Freeze! Alison. We're not going to get anywhere quickly if you just pose while I do all the rowing.
I know, but I really like standing on the end of the boat. Not like this.
Looking pretty. Looking pretty. I need to get back to the, what they call it.
Stella. Knees and toes, heads, shoulders, knees and toes.
Mummy, I'm so pleased that I've managed to spend months and months with you rather than at school.
No, it's really, honestly, I'm really proud of myself that you're going to go and you'll really know the 4 parts of the body. Heads, stay with me.
Shoulders.
That's right.
It's all we've learned for the last year.
That's right, but that's all we really need to know, isn't it? Because Mummy's had a hard time.
Mummy, does Mummy want another drink?
Pippa. Yeah, thanks so much for being there at the end of the line there. I have been feeling very queasy and wondering how I was going to cope, but you are a very sympathetic listener, I have to say.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
You Samaritan types are amazing, you know, and
yes.
I really like it that we're doing video Samaritans now because that.
Well, you know, you have been talking to me for 4.5 hours there now, Ed.
Yeah.
You seem like you're all right, really.
Bev. So I actually find that if you lift your chin up this way, right, you don't get zoom elbow. Yes. See, because we've all got zoom elbow now, whereas if you lift it up,
I've got zoom bum, zoom toes.
I know. I've got zoom knees.
I know.
I've got zoom earlobes. I mean, they're so zoomed.
everything is
Yeah,
like,
it's
you know, I
exhausting,
cannot operate in the real
Freeze.
world.
Alison. Mum, I found this badger in the garden.
Oh, that's lovely.
Well, I want to keep it.
You can add it to the other 8 badgers you brought home last week.
But last time you said that if I found another badger,
Freeze.
I'd come and...
Stella. Oh no, please don't take my baby.
Well, I don't want to take it, obviously.
Then why are you taking it then?
No, well, it was just because you rang me and asked me to come round and help. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to put her down for a nap. See?
Freeze. Bev. 10 green bottles hanging on the wall.
Still.
10 green bottles
Yes.
hanging on the wall.
Darling, you're supposed to move numbers. You can't
Freeze.
just stand.
Put it back in. Rachel. So you do the massage and I feel it from there.
That's right. So basically, it's just a way for me to do my work online. But
Okay.
if I do this way, basically, it's like energy does pass through Zoom. actually.
Okay. So whereabouts on my body are you at the moment?
Right now, I'm just tickling.
Freeze. Stella. Oh, Beethoven.
Ja, was
I'll speak up. Beethoven.
would Sie liken to sagen mit mich?
Play me your ninth. Play me your ninth. I adore it.
Okay, here we go.
And the eighth.
The eighth here.
Thank you. I was wondering what you'd play for that. I think I got myself a little bit.
Oh no, wait, I wanted to chat
Bev?
you up. Never mind. I'll chat this lady up instead.
I've got this lump on my head, and I've heard you're the best doctor in the business.
That's right, they call me Dr. Lumpy.
They call you Lumpy.
Dr. Lumpy, not just Lumpy. That would be rude. Dr.
beg your pardon.
Lumpy.
That was a little bit.
You don't go up to someone in the street and say, hey, Lumpy. It doesn't sound in any way that you respect.
Freeze. Pippa. Mummy, when we're at school, our teachers don't constantly look like this. They don't constantly look really stressed out, and they're supposed to try and inspire us and stuff. And I feel like that's what you're supposed to be doing at home.
I cannot do algebra. I could never do algebra, and I cannot do it now. Why am I supposed to be able to teach it to you, darling?
Freeze.
And scene. Oh, listen to all that real applause. It's fantastic, isn't it, girls? I love it. I love it. Okay, so we've got a few suggestions in for our focus group meeting.
Quite a few suggestions.
Yeah, I got a few suggestions. We have got, let me have a look. Oh, yeah, we've got quite a few. So we're going to have a meeting, ladies. It's very nice that you've been able to come here on Zoom this evening. Tonight, we're going to talk about the relevance of hover pizzas. Yeah, I know that we delivered you some hover pizzas, especially for New Year, and to find out what that was like as a New Year gift to us. We hope it sort of, pizzazzed up your evening a little bit. It's a brand new product that we're going to launch at Sainsbury's, we hope, within the next 2 months. Hover pizzas, very futuristic, very dramatic, and a lot of fun. And people say, well, a pizza's a pizza, and you can't really, change a pizza or do anything new with them. Well, we can, because we've made them hover pizza. Now, Pippa, I understand you're a bit suspicious about this.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a pizza, but it hovers. I mean, it doesn't sound exactly like. Is that a real thing? People say that you can have a pizza hovers, but is it going to be like when they said they were going to bring back the hoverboards that we all sort of know and love from Back to the Future, and then any sort of actual trying to make a hoverboard actually didn't happen, and everyone was very disappointed by what it actually was. So is it actually a hoverboard? Are you actually? I don't know if I don't know if I can get behind it, to be honest. I know Stella was like unbelievably excited about it, but
Honest, it made, I mean, 2020 was hard, right? But it made my year having those pizzas hovering at different heights at the door. I mean, my mum always did this lovely thing where she would, they'd do first footing. The pizzas did the first footing for us. It was so lovely. I felt like, I mean, look, I know, Alison, I know that you were standoffish about it at first, but surely you got excited as it went on.
Honestly, I just really don't see the point. It's so cheap, so gimmicky to have sort of levitating bloody pizzas. I mean, pizzas are an inferior food anyway. It's just like a cheese sandwich, only not as nice. It's just a sort of lump of chewy dough with some tomato muck on it. Why not make some bloody levitating baba ganoush or something, or levitating, roast chicken with all the trimmings? Why does it have to be something as humble as a blasted pizza?
Well, if I could interrupt you there, Alison, I think you'll find it's because it's of the shape of a pizza. A pizza
Yeah,
round.
well, I trust you to be very rational about the whole thing.
Well, I am. I know that I've spoken to the scientists about it.
why have you spoken to them? Why did you speak to them?
Because they came around to my office to show me.
They came
With
around.
their round pizzas.
With that, exactly, Stella, with their round pizzas. And I know that the shape needs to be round and needs to be flat for the hover to develop. Now, Alison, it's not that I'm not at all taking on board your comments that we could use different forms of cuisine later on down the line, but it's pizza that we are talking about today, and I'm sorry that it's angered Rachel so much.
Well, I'm really, really angry by it, actually, because you know what it is? Do you know what it is? I've been a pizza delivery person now for 4 years, and these hover pizzas, what am I supposed to do? With pizzas that deliver themselves? Like you get them out the oven and they're just there, and then you open the door for them and off they go. Off they go down the street, round the corner, roundabout, up to the next street, and then there they are at customer's door. Like, where do I come in? How am I supposed to earn my crust? And no, I don't want any puns about pizza crusts here. Do you know what I mean? I want to know how I'm going to earn my crust.
Well, I think you actually made the pun. Stella, you've been trying to get in there for ages. You're so excited.
I wondered, Rachel, if you'll forgive me, but Pippa did mention it earlier about the hoverboards. And what if you were on a hoverboard guiding the pizzas as they hovered in? You'd still get your tip, right? I'd still give you a tip because, I always think you're lovely when you deliver my pizza. And wouldn't that be nice though? Wouldn't it be fun for you?
No, because they don't actually. That's so patronising. That is. Do you know what I mean? That's so patronising still because they don't need it. Because that's it. Them hoverboards.
Goodness sake, whisking around everywhere.
What?
Wait,
What?
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 Alison.
It is. We can't even talk about this. We can't even talk about this rationally, can we?
We don't need
wait.
the skies to be cluttered with yet more objects. Missiles and torpedoes are winging their way around the earth as it is, let alone hover pizzas.
Torpedo. It's a pizza. It's just a pizza. It's like a pizza offering, a peace offering. Instead of the torpedo, it's a pizza offering.
Why are you so obsessed with peace? What's going on there?
Yeah.
I think that actually there's quite a lot in this focus group, and I know this happens in focus groups, there's quite a lot of animosity going on. And I think if we all just sat around a table or a pizza, came together, had a slice each, maybe put some baba ganoush on it, maybe put some roast chicken on it. Any of those things, we could maybe come together.
Yeah, well, that's great for you, isn't it, Stella? Because you can probably afford to get to wherever we're going to come together. But how am I supposed to get there, eh? They've taken me scooter offers.
But I offered you a hoverboard.
Because I haven't got my pizza delivery scooter no more.
I
Listen,
wouldn't
mate.
spend time with you if we weren't doing this for a reason. Really, you lot.
Oh,
Oh, well.
oh,
Oh, well.
I'm
oh.
not even
Then
bothered.
I'm afraid we're going to have to ask you to leave then.
It will be my pleasure. Thank you. Never again.
She was clearly a plant.
What a tit.
Could I just say, now we're down to an even number, it makes sharing the pizzas so much easier.
Yes. And scene. All righty, all right. Okay, if you've joined us, we are the Suggestibles. Tonight we are an all-female lineup for International Women's Day, which is Monday, we've established. If you go into the comments, you can see lots of suggestions and things that are coming through. Hazel is being our person in the chat who will be asking you for specific things. And right now, we're going to do a little rhyming game, Pippa and moi. So I think we've got some suggestions there. We asked for a place of work. We've got an aquarium,
you've
a
got-
Viking longship.
An art gallery, a haunted lighthouse, a little warehouse, a cat cafe.
Oh, I
a
like a
medical
haunted
marijuana
lighthouse,
dispensary.
Pippa.
Yeah, let's do that.
Should we do that one? A haunted
Lighthouse.
lighthouse.
Bye.
Bye.
Right, goodbye now.
Come up to the top.
I fear the steps, they may just stop. And then we might just fall back down.
Oh, darling, wipe away that frown. Let's get to the top of the stairs.
Where there we'll throw away our cares. And I'll hold you in my arms and whoa!
What? Did you just see something go? I thought I saw a streaming white light.
I got myself a real bad fright. I'm sure I saw a bearded man.
Oh my God, yes, the one with the orange tan. I saw him too. He's got a beard.
That's right. His behavior is really weird. He hangs around the lighthouse, but
He's got to mutt some words to us to know that he's really there.
and now we hear them. Shh, beware. There is a sound, a muffled noise.
Oh, do you think that's both of our boys?
Do you think
Following us up down there to scare us?
they're making a trick on us? Polaris, for that's your name, and mine is Sue.
Oh dear, what a to-do. And here was me thinking it was a real ghost.
Oh, come on, let's just go and have a slice of toast.
Hassie!
Oh, Shakespeare would be proud.
Thank you very much, though. I love that suggestion. That was great fun. Okay, what have we got coming up next? Oh, right, okay. Ooh, this is going to be fun. We've got a dubbing. We've got a dubbing scene, okay? So it's going. We've asked for a suggestion of a European, an uninvented yet, European TV series. So we've got, oh, let's see. Guess the vegetable. What is the lightest person?
Saved by the Belarus. Very nicely done.
Saved by the
Bugger off, Blighty.
Wandering Song Contest. Greece is the word. Toilets of Provence. What do you like? Toilets of
Hungary
Provence.
hippos.
Which one?
I think Hungary hippos is quite sweet.
Mm.
Hungary hippos.
Hungary. Not Hungary.
Hungary. Who's dubbing who?
Rachel's dubbing me.
I'm going to dub Stella.
I'm dubbing Alison, aren't I?
Okay then, if Alison and Stella want to mute and you girls want to turn off your cameras, I'll disappear.
Come on here. Hey,
What are you? So I can't hear you right now. I can't hear you because the hippo enclosure is closed.
oh, sorry. So that was my job. What I was supposed to do is I was supposed to go early. I was supposed to let the hippos out, take them for a little whittle, and then bring them round the corner and bop them in the studio. And I totally forgot.
What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do with you, eh? Look at it. These are our hippos. This is our livelihood. This is what we are. This is who we are. And you forget to look after those hippos. I should fire you. I should fire you.
Please don't fire me. Don't fire me. Listen, what I'll do, right, is I'll get the hippos, and instead of taking them for a little whittle, I'll just bring them straight into the studio, and then they'll be ready to go. And also they'll have that, I need a wee energy about them, and it'll just make for better telly, probably.
Have you ever looked a hippo in the eye? Have you ever looked a hippo in the eye? Right in their eyes. Right there, those two eyes at the front. Do you know what those guys say?
No.
They say, love me.
Oh, well, I do love them. I love that. I've been sleeping in the hay in the corner of their enclosure for weeks now. I've got a rash at my back because I'm allergic to it. Goes right up here, right from the bottom, right up to the bottom of my neck.
What do you want? Sympathy?
No.
You've come here to work in a hippo sanctuary and you want sympathy because you're allergic to hippos. That is you not taking care of yourself, my darling.
Oh. Well, the thing is, I was just wanting to be close to them because they're going to be working hard, aren't they, when the show starts? When they've got, like the whole premise of the show, and they're dumping loads of stuff and they've just got to go and eat it all first. And then, like that's going to be a hard work for them. They're going to be tired.
You know what? This wasn't my dream. This wasn't my dream.
What was your dream?
This was my dream. A cat circus.
And scene. And scene.
Great prop work there, Alison.
Right.
Strategically placed cat. Excellent.
I don't know where it came from. I thought it'd shut it out.
I so nearly ran downstairs and got ours.
Did you? I know, I've got a dog.
Well,
Yeah.
Bring it on.
Yeah, just like a little battle going on between the screens with the dogs and the cats. Okay, great. This is so much fun. I'm having a really good time. I'm relaxing a bit now as well, which is nice. Just in time to have a really super argument with my old pal, Rachel Glover. So this game is called Prompt. We have got lots of lines of dialogue. Pippa is going to be our prompt. Every now and then we're going to call line as if we've forgotten what our lines are in the scene, and Pippa is going to tell us what to say next. But first off, we need our reason to argue. Oh, we've got a few there.
Loads there.
Blue bin out in the green bin day. Always dressing appropriately for work and Zoom call.
The misuse of tinfoil.
Misuse of tinfoil is beautiful.
The misuse of tinfoil.
Yeah.
Great, it's gorgeous. Mind you, put the cat in an ugly outfit does go with the last scene. You might throw that in too.
Yeah. Oh.
I'm so glad you're home. I'm so glad you're home. Have you seen what I've done?
Well, I'm just like, what the fuck is this?
I have decorated the entire kitchen, and it only took 70 rolls of tinfoil. The whole kitchen. And now we don't have to clean over there, take tinfoil down, put more tinfoil up. Like, it's genius. I don't know why I hadn't thought of it before. I'm going to do a bedroom tomorrow.
Helen, no, don't. This is blinding. I'm going to have to put my sunglasses on to actually be able to see in here. It's dazzling.
No, you'll get used to it. So you just have to be around it for a little while. There's loads of benefits. Line.
Is it supposed to smell like that?
Is it supposed to smell like that? No, but that's only because I've glued it. And once the smell of the glue goes away, it won't smell anymore.
You've also used tin foil, so you've got all of the grease from like the chicken dinners and stuff. It's going to attract rats, Helen. This is ridiculous. Take it all down now. Absolutely all down now. I'm not standing for this. Line.
This isn't even my hat.
This isn't even my hat. Look, you've put this silver foil hat on me without me even looking. You're obsessed.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Of course, I've used old tinfoil because otherwise it'd be really bad for the environment. But what do you do? It's genius. What do you do with your old tinfoil? You decorate with it, don't you? Line.
All I'm asking is, why isn't there an International Men's Day?
All I'm asking is, why isn't there an International Men's Day? And there is a really obvious reason for that, which is about as sensible as decorating with tinfoil.
Absolutely. And you know what? I wish there was an International Men's Day, Helen. I wish there was.
Why?
So that we weren't doing this now, so that we weren't having this conversation now, because you see, every time I come back home, you've done something new. You know, every time I walk through the door, I don't know what to expect. Line.
I don't believe in Roger Federer.
I don't believe in Roger Federer. I don't really actually know who Roger Federer is. I have a feeling that he might be a golfer, but I don't believe in him. I don't believe in him at all. And I don't believe in you anymore. This relationship has come to an end, Helen.
Well, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? This is how this whole thing started. When you came on that day and I'd made you a life-size Roger Federer out of tinfoil, and
I didn't know who he was.
I believe he's a tennis player.
Oh!
Did you not get that from the racket in his hand? It wasn't bloody golf club.
I couldn't tell what was in his hand, to be honest. It looked something a bit different to a racket.
Or did it, Line?
I've completely given up on trousers.
I've completely given up on trousers, and I know that you've got an issue with that, and I understand that, but that's something we can talk about. You don't have to end a relationship just because...
Put some pants on, Helen. Then we can actually have an adult conversation. It's just everything from the waist down. Since we've been on Zoom, I know other people can see you, but I can, darling, and I don't want to see it all hanging out all day long. It becomes a bit boring.
But I've used all my pants for something else now.
I've got one here.
Suck my big toe.
Suck my big toe, and we can.
No, not again. Roger Federer. Is he a tennis
player, Beverly?
Well done, Bev.
Ew.
An absolutely beautiful tennis player.
I knew it was something to do with sport.
Yeah, just something.
Something
Gymnast.
to do with
He's
sport.
a gymnast, love.
Okay, so we're probably about halfway through the show now, and we did mention earlier on tonight that we are raising money for a charity, a very good Northeast theatre company who is up here in Newcastle upon Tyne, and Rachel works for this theatre company many times, and you're going to tell people a little bit about them now, aren't you, Rachel?
Yes, we would like, if you are able to donate to Open Clasp Theatre Company. They work with people who identify as women and young women, and they advocate, they listen, and they empower, and they aim to change the world one play at a time. And during lockdown, they've been attending to their local community. They've been helping support the West End Women and Girls Centre, deliver soup to people who are isolating and vulnerable during this time. And the work that they do is so important. And you can find out more about them on their website, which is, the link for that is in the description, which is somewhere around there. And you can go on their website and you can join their mailing list. You can see some of the work that they've made recently on BBC iPlayer at the moment. Their play Sugar is in 3 installments on there. And if you're able to, please donate. They're a fantastic company.
And who are they called again?
They are Open Clasp Theatre Company, and the website link and the donation link is in the description.
Thank you. Yes, even if it's just £1, put it in there, pop something in. But if you can dig deep, that would be absolutely amazing. Okay, this is the bit where we have to do a bit of technical stuff, girls. We need to pop into our video settings there, and we just need to do the old untick and tick that box so that I
have to. Okay, remember how menopausal I am. Untick the box.
Yes.
Yeah. Which box?
The hide down
Stop video box. That box.
Yeah. No, in the video.
We rehearsed this, Stella.
Seriously, I'm not joking. I don't remember what we're supposed to do.
The only bit of the show that was rehearsed.
Go into the video settings, Stella.
I'm there.
Scroll down to the bottom where it says hide non-video participants.
It's gone.
Untick.
It's gone. It's gone. I've unticked it.
Excellent. Now you'll have to go back there shortly to re-tick it. Okay? Right.
You remind me, Mum. You remind me. I'll be fine.
Now I can. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to. It's all gone fucking horribly wrong now. I'll move Pippa there, and then I'll go follow there, and then you can all see the same order on the screen. Yeah, Pippa at the top. Okay, so we've got some nice suggestions here of something to complain about. So we have tea stains in a mug. Somebody always dresses inappropriately or for a Zoom call. Vacuuming at 6 a.m. Put the cat in no glue. Someone else stole the bacon.
Scrapes crumbs back into the butter.
Scrapes crumbs. Got to give the appropriate amount of love to the guinea pigs. Differing opinions on Marmite. I think I like tea stains in a mug, actually.
Tea stains in a mug are pretty.
Yeah, it's writing a complaint letter.
They are pretty important.
They are. Let's write a letter about that because I hate tea stains in a mug. Don't you, Pippa?
Oh, yeah. Dear Madam.
I've been
noticing how
many stains
show up
when you
put your
tea in
your mug.
I'd like
you to
clean it.
Stop using
bad detergents
when you
clean your
mugs. Dishwashers
were invented
to make
mugs clean.
I'm reminded
of that
time when
I saw
a beautiful
image glistening
down below.
It was
shining bright,
cleanly, muggerly.
The National
Express newspaper
quoted me
when I
said to
you for
God's sake.
Cease and
desist your
dirty muggery.
Otherwise, I
will leave
this house
and never
come back.
Yours sincerely,
Clorinda Coffee Cup.
Your girlfriend.
Well done, Clorinda.
Excellent. Okay, Stella, do you remember the settings?
I have to tick another box now, Bev, don't I?
Yeah. Go back in there and tick that. And
Hide
leave it alone.
video participants. Done.
Okay, so in this game, you need to know your alphabet. For this game, you may think you know your alphabet, but until you've played this game, you really don't know your alphabet. Two people are going to play this scene where each new line of dialogue, as it goes back and forth, has to be the next. It has to start with the next letter of the alphabet. But at any point, one of us might interrupt the scene and reset and take them back earlier in the alphabet, so they have to start again. The game doesn't end until they've managed to get all the way through all the letters of the alphabet, finishing on the last letter. That's the game. Quite a difficult one to explain, I've realised. I wish I'd kind of rehearsed that. So who's playing this?
Me.
Okay, Pippa and Stella, and I think we asked here for a type of shop. We've got Dipsy dining hall, chess equipment.
Two types of emporium, which I think is very impressive by the people of Facebook.
Yeah, do you think people are copying each other?
A hot tub emporium and a wig emporium. I like the way they're making it much more than just a shop.
Yeah.
Parliamentary robe shop.
I think maybe it's a hot tub and a wig emporium, because they just really wouldn't work together at all, would they?
Let's do that.
Okay.
Chess equipment store, because there's so much equipment needed for chess.
A hot tub and wig emporium, and
Emporium.
your letter that you're going to start with here, we'll all disappear off. Letter that you can start with is G.
Got any tubs?
Have I got tubs? I've got tubs that are foot size, bottom size, whole person size, 2 people size, family size. What kind of tub were you after, my love?
I'm looking for the kind of tub that would attract somebody to want to be in a tub with me.
Well then, just a minute. I'll just pay attention to my alphabet. And if what you're after then is the Valentine's Day tub. The Valentine's tub is, it's got a sort of misty aroma that comes out of it, more of a miasma almost. It makes all people look unbelievably gorgeous.
Knowledge is very sexual, wouldn't you say? Sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Lorraine.
My ex-wife was called Lorraine. A very attractive name, I'd say, Lorraine. Have you ever sold a hot tub?
Now you're just flattering me. But you know what? Every time people come in to the hot tub emporium, they start flattering me, and I think it might be the miasma. I think it might.
Excuse me.
Oh.
I'm looking for a wig. I need something large. It's for a drag act.
First floor, love. First floor. Bottom floor's hot tubs. Second floor is cold tubs. Wigs for drag acts. First floor. But I can help you. I can.
God, you're busy, Lorraine. I feel like I'm taking up a lot of your time. I hope I'm not outstaying my welcome.
How can I put this? No, you're not. Now you know my name, but I haven't quite got yours yet.
Ignoraneous.
Just a minute. Now, can you spell that for me? Because that's awfully long. I'll have to make a note of it in my little notebook here.
Knights of the Round Table were known to be ignoraneous. So it's spelt in the same way. I-G, etc., etc., etc.
Lovely. I've got that. I-G, etc.
Figs. Figs? Or do you just sell wigs?
Go down the street, 2 doors on your left, take a crossover right angle, and there's the fig shop. Thanks a lot.
Have you ever wanted to get away from all these hot tubs and wigs? Have you ever thought about a career in figs?
Oh. I don't know. I mean, Iggy. I'll just call you Iggy. I mean,
just call me Iggy. Just call me I. Just call me I.
Where's your router? Where is it? I've been sent to fix your internet. It's going to be out for a while. Where's your router? I'll find it myself.
Extra routers are on the 5th floor.
You are something else, Lorraine. Honestly, you are. All these people coming in for help, looking for routers and wigs and figs, and you just help them out.
Zoos
have often been one of my favourite places, and I kind of love what we have going on here because it gets so busy and there's all different kinds and different types coming in. And Iggy, you're a different type, but you know, a knight of the round table and everything. But I feel kind of warm and drawn to you.
Are you saying you want us to behave like animals in a zoo?
Bloody hell, yes, I am.
Come on then, Lorraine.
Don't tell anyone, right? But if we go up beyond the wigs, beyond the cold tubs, there is a special floor that is reserved entirely for canoodling.
Ever been up there with a knight of the round table?
Where would one?
Exit right now.
And scene.
You bastards.
I don't think we're ever going to let you get there. Okay. So we have got a really short little game. Well, we don't know. Short little game here that we call Agree Disagree, where Pippa and Rachel and I will play. And we're literally just going to, ahead of the scene, make a decision as to who we're going to agree with and who we're going to disagree with. So we'll disagree with one of us and we'll agree with the other one, and that's what we do through it. So we just have to have Alison disappear.
Oops, sorry.
She just wandered off there. Think about it. Oh, who would I agree with or disagree with? What would I do? So make that decision. And we've got some really good. We've got jerky weaving, wine tasting, bell ringing, flash mobs, live action role playing, historical reenactments.
I like competitive Pictionary, actually.
Oh, I didn't see that one. Competitive Pictionary. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you got the pencils, Bev?
Yes, I do, Pippa. Yes, I do, Pippa. I've got one pencil each.
Oh, great. Really
Perfect.
great. Thanks. Yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
Did you not bring your own, Rachel?
Well, why would I bring my own?
Because you're supposed to, actually.
Exactly, like Bev says.
No, you're right. Sorry, but yeah, I was supposed to bring my own. You're right, Bev. Sorry.
Luckily, I've brought the pencils anyway, so everything's absolutely fine, Pippa.
Yeah,
That's
but
great.
Pippa, you were going to bring the bigger notepads, weren't you?
Yeah, I've got 4 massive notepads.
She has massive.
They're not massive.
They're really
They
quite
are,
big.
Rachel. They're really quite big.
I mean, I guess they are compared to like really, really small ones, like that you would never use.
Why didn't you just bring them yourself then, Rachel? Why would you make me bring them?
Because it was literally your job, like to bring the notepads. Like,
It wasn't. No, it wasn't, Rachel.
Oh no.
Thank you, Billy. Thank you.
Yeah,
You're perfectly welcome, Pippa.
I'm probably remembering that wrong, actually. Now that
You
say
probably
that.
are, Rachel. Actually, probably remembering that completely wrong.
I actually think we should just get started.
Yeah, we should.
I've got some really good ideas.
I bet you have,
bet you do.
Beverly.
Yeah, you usually do, Bev. To be fair.
No, your ideas are amazing, Bev.
Yeah.
Taking the piss, Rachel.
I mean, well, yeah, but
Be
not.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You meant that.
I'm not taking the. I would have been taking the piss.
You were.
No, I was. You're right. I was, but only a little bit, and only in like a really sort of friendly way.
No, it wasn't.
No, you're right. It wasn't. It was malicious, actually. I wanted to.
Oh, it's worse than that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was. It was down.
It was, Pippa.
No, it wasn't, Pippa.
What?
It wasn't, though.
It was, Rachel.
No.
But make it about you.
Listen, can we not just draw something? Like, we are here to...
No, we can't, Rachel, just draw something.
You can't, Rachel, just draw something.
No, I know. I'm sorry. I don't know why I said that.
You're not.
Just say that.
Yeah, it's not just drawing, is it? Let's be honest. Like, Pictionary, there's so much more to competitive Pictionary than just drawing. Like,
Not really, is there? Actually,
It's mainly just drawing.
it is definitely mainly just drawing.
it is, Bev. You're right. Like, it is.
Yeah,
definitely
Bev.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
smart.
And scene. I love that. I could play that all night. Never get anywhere.
Oh, it's so mean.
Great way to end a scene. I've had enough of this. Shut the fuck up. I love that scene. I like it best when everyone's going, yeah, no, you're lovely. You're really, really lovely. You're really It's gorgeous. I want to always be that character.
Okay, what have we got? Oh, we've got, I do believe, it's the genre roller coaster. Genre roller coaster time. So we've been getting suggestions for different styles of film and theatre and literature.
There's some lovely ones.
And we'll scroll up to where we got places of work and look for another place of work that we got earlier on. We've got an empty castle, a flooded pub garden. That sounds great. A flooded, but it sounds really awful actually. But a flooded pub garden. Okay, so this is genre roller coaster. Stella and Al will be playing. Is it Stella and Al?
No, Pippa and Al.
Pippa and Al will be playing a scene. I will freeze them every now and then and give them a new style for that scene to continue on. This is a flooded pub garden.
Derek, I can't find the children.
Where did you last see them?
Well, they were just playing in the play area, but now it's all underwater.
Oh, I think they'll be all right. You know what? They're strong swimmers. You know, they've got their armbands on.
It was very far-sighted of you to put the armbands on to bring them to the pub. Who knew we were going to need them? But I don't believe it's going to be enough. I mean, Heather's only 3.
Freeze! Victorian drama.
How can you speak like that, Alison? Eh? How can you speak like that? The kids are probably fine. 3 years old, lucky to get to 3 years old, I'd say.
We must beware, for she could be poached by the child catcher and taken to work in a chimney.
Well, it wouldn't be so bad, would it? 3 kids, Victorian times. We ain't got no money, have we? Got 2 of them down the chimney sweep, 1 of them up the old duffer. What are we
Why
going to
did I ever marry you? It was so beneath me. My mother was appalled.
Freeze! Spanish soap opera.
You don't think that I am something special? You don't think that I am a wonderful catch for you to have, huh? You think that it is not below me to marry you?
I do think that it is below me to marry you. And those children, they are not yours.
Freeze! Educational video.
Now, children, of course, can be fathered or parented by someone who is outside the marriage. Isn't that right, Linda?
That's right. And that's because of the nature of reproduction, which is a tricky little thing. However, it often happens that a woman is dissatisfied with her husband and has to go elsewhere for hijinks.
Yes, perhaps you've looked at your own siblings and thought, God, I really don't look like them. Well, maybe you could have a conversation with mum.
I know that I've got a rainbow.
Who done it?
I've got a rainbow here. I think it's going to tell us something about what occurred here at the bottom of the garden.
Well, it's very interesting, isn't it, Alison, that you've got a rainbow here at the bottom of the garden when you were the last person to be seen here in the garden when the pub first flooded. Some people would say that you were the last person to be seen with that hammer and that giant barrel of John Smith's.
Ah, I see. You suspect me. You suspect me of flooding this garden, killing my own children and risking both of our lives. Derek, that's so mean of you. You're the sort of man that likes to wallow in beer. I'm not that sort of woman.
Panto.
Oh, yes, you are.
Oh, no, I'm not.
Oh, yes, she is, isn't she, boys and girls? Come on, let's sing the song. If my wife is a little bit frightening and the children are missing AOL, oh, we can all say the kids are never coming home and I won't be going back as well. Everybody!
We're swimming around in the beer. We love it though we don't really like it.
Freeze! Horror.
What was that? What was that noise coming out of your mouth? You ate the children? You ate the children?
Freeze! Norse saga.
The children are inside your mouth. Now we will never know what we will do with them.
And scene. Genre roller. We never got to find out what Geordie Noir was.
Thank God.
Geordie Noir.
Geordie Noir.
Geordie Noir.
Yeah, Geordie Noir. I mean, Rachel and I are here, and I don't know what it is. Do you know, Rachel?
That sounds very dark.
Maybe it's just like, you, Luke, do you want another fag, like?
It's like, no. Maybe they
No.
meant Geordie Noir.
Geordie Noir. Maybe that's what it is. Okay, so, here we go. We're up to our final game for the night, customer services. We've been asking for an urgent reason to call customer services. So let's have a look. The avocado got stuck, debit card. Just want someone to talk to.
My foot's dropped off. The snow is fake.
Snow is
I
fake.
don't like the new cat food.
Yeah.
I don't like the new cat food. Where's
My
that?
cat doesn't like the new cat food.
That's perfect.
She doesn't.
That's pretty
This
good.
is true. My cat genuinely doesn't like the new cat food. And it's
Yeah.
the stuff.
Cats never like to change their habits, do they? They don't like the new cat food. Okay, so this is customer services. We've all had to call them at some point in our life, and what an entertaining conversation that normally turns out to be. So this is customer services, and the suggestion is the cat doesn't like the new cat food. You are number 2 in the queue. Thank you for holding. An advisor will be here with you shortly. Please be aware this conversation may be recorded for training purposes. You are number 1 in the queue. Thank you for holding. A customer services person will be with you shortly. Do be aware.
Hello. Kitty
Oh my
cat
God, I didn't think you were
capers.
ever going to actually answer. Hi. So I need to speak to somebody. I ordered some cat food from you.
Some kitty cat capers.
Yeah, kitty cat capers. And
Yes.
I've ordered from your range, your dehydrated range, that you just have to add filtered water to.
Sorry, did you say add filtered water?
Yeah.
Oh, no, dear. No. It's boiled water that's then filtered.
Well, I mean, yeah, but that's what I've been doing. I've been boiling the water.
Oh,
then it's
have
been
you?
going-
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it's been going in the Brita, then it's been going in the fridge for a day, and then
That's good, yeah.
I have followed the instructions to the T. But the cats, my darlings,
Mhm.
they just don't like it. So there must be something wrong with your food.
Oh, dear, your cat's a bit stupid.
No, I'm sorry. No, my cats are not stupid.
You sure?
Yeah, my cats are actually very intelligent.
Because if you go to sorry to interrupt, my dear, but if you go to the website,
Mhm.
we've got a little test there. You can test if they're stupid.
Yeah, well, I mean, actually, your test was too easy for them, so I had to find another one.
Oh, your cats are too clever for the kitty cat capers. Well, I am sorry. There's nothing I can do about that, babe.
There has to be something that you can do. I have spent an extortionate amount of money on this cat food. It's not like I'm only feeding a couple of little kitties here. I do have 12 cats.
You've got 12
I
cats.
do have 12
And
cats.
they're all really, really intelligent, not
They're all
middle-sized
really
intelligent.
They're all really intelligent. And this is the thing, they just don't like it. And I'm going to need you.
All right. Okay, I understand. Tell you what, I'll put you on to the really intelligent branch of Kitty Cat Capers, and they can help you work out what it is that's going wrong. Because I think, just guessing, but I think there might be a problem between what you're doing with the Brita water filter and the boiled water and the fridge. Okay, so I'm not for a moment questioning the intelligence of your cats, although I did briefly. What I'm doing is I'm worried about you, dear. So just a second. I'll put you on to my colleague Abigail. You might be on hold for a moment. I'll just have a word with Abigail. Just have a word. Hang on. Talk to one of your cats, dear. Okay?
you through. Abigail? Abigail, my love. Abigail? Abigail?
Oh, hello. Hang on. Just 1 second.
Yeah, all right.
Yes?
Abigail, we've got another one. She's one of those mad cat ladies. She's got 12 flaming cats.
12.
Yeah, I know. Now, look, I checked. They're not stupid. They're not middling clever. They're very clever. But I think she's making a bit of a problem between the Brita water filter and the fridge and the boiled water. Okay, so you know I get mixed up around the Brita water filter.
What have you offered her?
Oh, I didn't offer anything yet.
So she's still not... You haven't offered her anything? You could have offered
No,
her...
I haven't offered it. No, that's what you guys normally do.
What does she actually want?
She wants the cats to like the food.
She wants the cats to like the food.
And they don't at the moment.
Okay, I'll deal
That's
with...
why I thought they were stupid, but apparently they're not. Apparently they're very clever.
I'll deal with this.
All right.
Yeah.
Just a moment. Caller. Hello,
Oh,
caller.
hello.
Hello, caller. Putting you through to my colleague Abigail. Here you are, Abigail. Caller. There you go.
Hello, Kitty Cat Capers Intelligence Department speaking.
Hello there, Abigail. I'm not really sure if your colleagues told you much about my problem, but actually I have 12 super intelligent cats and they just don't like your cat food. I'm going to need you to do something about that.
Well, first off, madam, what's your postcode?
It's LN9 47K.
It's a very suspicious postcode.
Not really. I've lived here all my life.
Yes, well, we'll find out about that. I'll put it through the system, madam. I'll put that through the system. And what will be the first initial of your reference number there?
The first initial of my is a B.
Yes, yes. We're not going to be able to provide you with any more cat food in that area. That area has been cordoned off.
I beg your pardon. What do you mean by that?
Well, it hasn't actually been cordoned off at the moment, but as we speak, the intelligence department of Kitty Cat Capers are surrounding your house and cordoning it off.
What are you talking about? What do you mean they're surrounding my house? What do you mean?
I understand, madam, you have 12 cats, 12 intelligent cats, and we cannot let them leave the area. Sorry, madam?
I have 12 very intelligent cats, and all I want is some cat food that they'll actually bloody well eat.
But are those intelligent cats talking to other intelligent cats, madam?
Well, they're talking to each other, so technically, yes.
Now, we have to be careful that they don't talk to any further intelligent cats.
But they don't go out the house, you see, they're house cats. They're 12 very intelligent house cats.
Well, this could be a problem.
How can that be a problem? Listen, you are just trying to go back on the flat. I have spent an absolute fortune on the food that I ordered from your website, and they don't like it, and you must do something about it. I don't want my house surrounded. I don't want my house cordoned off, and I don't want you coming anywhere near my kitties. Just send me more food.
I honestly think, madam, that yes, absolutely. I think you rang up to get some new cat food, and what you found yourself with is a much bigger problem.
But you're causing the problem. Your customer services. You're supposed to be helping me.
Well, I think I am helping you with your cats, madam.
I want to speak to your manager. Where's your manager? I want to speak to your manager.
I will put you on. I will put you onto our manager, Toby.
And I don't want to speak to your manager. I don't want to speak to your manager.
Would you
like to speak to your manager's manager?
The manager's manager.
Mm-hmm.
You want me to escalate it that far?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I do.
Well, that wouldn't be Toby then.
Good.
That would be Lester.
I don't want to speak to a whole place. I just want to speak to a person.
Not many people get through to Lester, madam, so I would treat him with the respect that he requires.
Well, we'll see, shall we?
I'll just put you through now. Lester.
Hello.
Okay, I'm very, very sorry to disturb you this evening, but we've got a live one with 12 cats. We've cordoned off the area.
Oh God, mad cat lady, eh?
A mad cat lady, absolutely.
Yeah.
She's demanding her, but she went right over Toby's head, right over his head. Haven't even spoken to Toby. Don't even know how Toby is at the moment. But we've cordoned off the area, and she's got some kind of problem with her filter. And by the way, her postcode is LN947K, and her reference is a B. Serious.
Okay, that doesn't exist. We never match a B with a postcode like that, so that's a lie.
Oh, that could be a C. I'll put you through.
It's a lie. Okay, let's try the mad cat lady. Okay. Hello.
Hello, is
Right.
that Lester? Is that Lester?
What is your name? Hello, what is your name?
My name's Susan.
Hello, Susan.
Hello.
Lester here. I'm the manager's manager.
Mhm.
I understand you've got these sort of whole farms worth of cats who won't eat our delicious product.
It's not a whole farm's worth, and I absolutely repudiate that. I think you need to understand that my cats have liked everything that I've given them. I have gone to extraordinary lengths to make sure that they've got a very balanced, very healthy diet that they absolutely love. And then I have ordered from your website. So you see, the only problem here can be with your product, and you're going to have to fix that, Lester.
I really don't think there's any need to speak to me like that. And in fact, I will terminate this call if I feel that you're being too aggressive to me.
I'm not being
You see-
aggressive, Lester. I'm being truthful. I'm being truthful, Lester.
I can hear the edge in your voice there, and that's not going to get us anywhere, is it?
There's
Now,
no-
do you know that our cat food is award-winning? It has won the Cat Food of the Year award for 40 years running now. And last year at the Zurich Cat Food Awards, it scooped every single award it was possible to get. And you are telling me that your fussy little cats won't eat it?
They are not fussy little cats, Lester, and you need to stop blaming my cats for the fact that you are selling an absolutely inferior product. Now, like, Lester, do you have a manager? Is there somebody above you, Lester? Is there someone I can talk to that actually monitors how you are on phone calls?
Well, I don't think we're going to go to the CEO, do you?
Oh, I think we are. Oh, Lester, I think we are.
Oh, well, that'll be amusing. Okay, lovely to talk to you, Susan.
We could say the same.
I'm going to make a huge exception for you, and I'm going to introduce you to the CEO, Janice. Now, Janice is a very formidable woman, and if you do better with her than you've done with me, I should be very surprised. But just hold the line there. Hold the line.
Again, hold the line again.
Janice. Janice, you won't believe what's going on here.
What's going on? What's
Yeah.
happening?
She is going to be really surprised when she sees that you're a cat.
Well, people don't expect a cat to be in charge of cat food, but it makes sense, really, doesn't it? That a cat should be in charge. This crazy cat knows what kind of catnip a cat's going to want to nibble on.
That's right. You are the greatest authority on cat food, and you like our product. So, would you care to speak to Susan? She's an irritating little madam. I'll hand you over.
Hi, is that Susan?
Yes. Hello, is this Janice?
That's right. That's right. I'm sorry.
Are you guys Janice?
I'm sorry, it was a hairball. Now,
I have been on this phone call for a day and a half now, Janice. I was on hold for most of it, and now I have finally got through to you, and all I need you to do is change the entire selection of recipes from your brand of cat food and make them better for my cats. Is that really too much to ask?
what kind of cats are they, Susan?
Well, I mean, they are very clever cats.
No, but what kind of breed? I mean, what kind of breed cat are they?
Well, they're multicolored ones.
Like Joseph in his Technicolor Dreamcoat, huh?
Well, I mean, less technical, more different shades of brown with some white in. And we have one that's a strawberry blonde and 4 that don't have hair.
Okay, so you got a right old mix there, eh, Susan?
Mm-hmm. And they're all extremely intelligent, and I just need you to be, I just need to be able to feed them, Janice. I just need to be able to feed them.
I'll tell what I'm gonna do for you. I tell you what I'm gonna do for you. I'm gonna send you a voucher.
Are you okay, Janice? What you seem to be making? You seem to be making a noise.
I'm sorry. I
Right,
just enjoy the word voucher.
It's one of my cats. Come here, little one. Maybe it's one of my cats making a noise that I can hear when you're talking.
Sorry, Janice, you okay, dear? Sorry, caller. It's just hello. It's me from the start of your call, Janice. Janice, do you wish like a little milk?
Yeah, a little saucer of milk.
I'll bring it right up. You deal with the caller. I'll be there any minute now.
Janice, I just need you to do something, Janice, about what I'm asking you. Can you stay on track a little bit here?
Susan, can you scratch my belly? Can you reach your hand through the phone and scratch my little belly?
No, I can't scratch your belly, Janice, and that's an absolutely ridiculous thing to ask.
Well, you want me to scratch your belly, and you got to scratch my belly.
No, I'm not going to scratch your belly, Janice. I'm not going to scratch your belly because I can't reach through a phone and scratch your belly, and that is a really odd thing for you to.
Hello?
No, it's Toby. It's Toby. You passed over me. You didn't want to talk to me.
Toby.
Jellicle cats and jellicle goo, jellicle cats and jellicle goo,
I get the distinct feeling that you are not taking me seriously. And if you won't take me seriously, then you could at least talk to one of my cats. Come here. Come here. Come here, little one. Come on.
I get the feeling she's not got any cats.
Come on. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Has she gone?
Hello?
Oh, for goodness sake, I'm cutting this call.
Oh. What a waste of time.
Oh, I really like her. Oh. Is anybody else as concerned of as I am as to exactly what type of pen you used on your face? I've got a. Oh no! It actually is a permanent marker.
No! You are so going to regret that.
Always carry your eyeliner with you. You never know when you're going to need to be a pussycat.
Oh God.
Impro 101, Beverly. Impro 101.
This is what we've learned. That is the end of our Pussycat show. We wish we could sing you a nice song at the moment and stuff like that, but you know, we can't do that together on Zoom. That's one of the flaws. So you'll just have to come and see us in the real world again at this stage of the proceedings. Did you enjoy it? Not to audience. Let's see what they say.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy it?
They loved it. They loved it.
Yes, I can hear
Yeah,
all
I
of
can
them
hear them.
shouting, yes.
I
Yeah.
can hear them shouting, yes, yes, yes. I had a lush time. I had a really nice time. I've broken my my online cherry, as it were, from doing. Oh, I remember back when I broke my cherry. No, I don't. It's too long ago. But that was loads of fun.
Lovely fun gig. Thank you.
It was very, very, very silly. And it's a bonus, isn't it, that we can all play and work together on Zoom. And then we obviously really, really massively miss our live audience and the real laughter and the real applause and all of that. But I really hope that we've managed to entertain to a degree at some point. I mean, let's see if we've got any audience left by this
No,
day.
they were all joining in on
They were all joining in. So it's been really wonderful to play. I hope we actually get an opportunity to do this again. I think that would be fantastic. But I want everybody to stand up from your sofa, put your hands together, and I bet a few people do, for Pippa Evans and Alison Goldie and Stella Duffy and Rachel Glover.
Hurrah! And Beverly Fox.
To all of the cats in all of the world, all of the Zoom cats. Tonight we have been the Suggestibles. We had a wonderful time. We hope to see you again. Stay safe, take care, and see you all again soon. Good night.
Good night.
Well, thank you to Hazel for the chat.
Thank you to
Yeah,
Hazel.
thank you, Hazel. And please
Bye,
donate
everybody.
if you can.
And open class.
Bye.
Remember,
Bye.
open class.
Yeah, please donate if you can. The link's attached.
And now we just have to end it, I think. I'll end it.